Star Trek Prodigy, episode 14. This is probably the biggest episode of the show so far. Besides the, I guess, mid-season finale. This episode pits our characters at a crossroads, and that's the name of the episode. Basically, after the last episode, our characters just go, all right, time to quit running from Starfleet. We got to go to them, but we can't go with our ship. So they go to this outpost where there's ships and stuff, and they're trying to get a ride. But shit, the diviner remembers the name of his daughter, and Starfleet goes to this place where the only survivor of the station that they blew up is. So when they run into Starfleet, it's a lot of misunderstandings. They end up on the run, and they end up going into the Romulan neutral zone, which can be considered an act of war, and so shit. So I think, and then we also see Morph come out of his stage of metamorphosis, or whatever you want to call it. He comes out of his cocoon and hatches, egg, whatever. I think this is kind of cool to finally get to this point because it just we need to see them get to Starfleet by the end of this season. It's very frustrating that they're constantly on the run because it's just like, okay, every episode they're like, we're gonna go to Starfleet, and then they don't go to Starfleet. We're gonna go to Starfleet, and then they go to the Starfleet, and you get why there's conflicts, there's things. The fact that their ship's a weapon does not make it easier. Um, but yeah, just seeing all of our characters finally get to this point, and then to see it backfire and then be on the run is just, geez Louise. It's also funny to see them like so crazy, madly chasing after children. Like, there are points that you look at Janeway's actions in this episode, you're like, you're going a little bit too far. But I think when a character called her out in this episode and said, hey, you're being a little bit too emotional, I think that speaks to why she's going a little bit too far. And I think that makes for a really smart, interesting conflict. And I like that an older character from a show that came out years before this is not only coming back, but also giving new conflicts and developments. Captain Janeway is such a great character. The actress who plays her does such a great job voicing and acting the character in live action as well. So it's just really nice to see it all come out in this really fantastic episode. Awesome, awesome episode.